Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I want to review this beautiful wig for you, which is called Nature Run Mono Lace by Gisela Mayer in the color RL1923RT. Now, if you want to know what special features she has, how the cap looks from the inside, what I generally noticed about this brand and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. She's called Nature Run Mono Lace. That's quite the name, isn't it? But what really surprised me when she arrived, and I have to say I didn't really have many Gisela Mayer wigs before. I just remember one that my dear friend Tina lent me to review, and I think she sent that over without the original box, but I don't really remember. But I'm pretty sure I've never seen this box here before. This is the box in which she arrived. I hope you can see. It says Gisela Mayer, but apart from what it says, does this box look familiar to you? I mean, when I think of my favorite brand, you will notice that these boxes are just identical. I mean, except for the name, of course, but yeah, I was really surprised to see that box. And then the name of that color is RL1923RT. And if you know me, you know my absolute favorite color by Raquel Welch is called RL1923SS. And also the cap looks very familiar, but I'll show that to you in a couple of minutes. So I'm not going to say anything else about this. Everyone can make up their own minds. I don't want to spread any rumors that aren't true or some assumptions that get people upset, like in the past. So I'm not gonna go there. You just think whatever you want. But let me just say, I just think you're getting a great, very well made style with this one. Now, I would also compare this here from the cut to Spotlight by Raquel Welch, which I also have and have reviewed before. And I think it looks really very similar. It also has these bangs here in front. I mean, I think they are pretty much the same. And I really like Spotlight. So when it came to finding a new style with a German brand, I've seen more or less everything I liked from Elmwille now. I mean, of course they have much more styles and I have never seen them all, but you know, I wanted to try something new, and there is this other German brand called Gisela Mayer. And when I saw this style and that color, I thought, oh my God, I gotta try this. But this isn't actually the one I really wanted, but that was this one here, which unfortunately is not in stock at the moment. They told me it takes about 1 or 2 months before it becomes available again. So since they are pretty identical when it comes to special features, cap, and so on, I thought I would try this one and then decide if I wanted to keep this or maybe wait for the other one. And I think I made up my mind, although I think this is really great. I will wait for the other one. But since I have this here now, of course, I wanted to show it to you. Now it's straight out of the box. I can't really change anything since it's not mine and I want to return it. So this is what you get. I really didn't do anything. Of course, I can show you how I would wear her. I would definitely give her more lift here in front and get those bangs a little bit more out of my face, but they're not really face slopping. So you could really wear it straight out of the box. And I think it's a beautiful style. It's mid-length, it's layered, it has bangs that you can wear, you know, as bangs. You can shorten them or wear them away from the face, since it also has a beautiful lace front and the special features in general are done really well. And of course, as always, I'm going to show them to you from up close. So have a look at that lace front, guys. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's done really well. The density of the fibers is perfect in my opinion. It's not too dense and not too light. The knots are really fine. Unfortunately, it's not extended. It is just a temple-to-temple lace front, which stops here. But you know, the transition is done well, and it is the exact same as with Spotlight by Raquel Welch. The only thing I don't like that much is that there are absolutely no highlights at the hairline. But you know, I would prefer some highlights. It's a little dark, but that's always personal preference. And also the mono top is done really well. You can easily see through to my scalp, or rather the wig cap I'm wearing underneath. And yeah, I didn't have to do anything. It just looked like that. Of course, I parted it on the right side because on the left side, there's still the zigzag part, which I, of course, have to leave in. But like this, I'm able to show you at least the part. So I think the special features are done really well. And although it doesn't have an extended lace front, you know, it has those bangs that cover that perfectly. So I wouldn't really mind that. Although, of course, I always prefer an extended lace front. All right, now I'd say let's have a look at her from all sides. And after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. So, how do you like this German Spotlight? And which one would you keep? Do you prefer this one or the longer, wavier one? Please let me know in the comments below. Now, the cap fits true to average, I would say. It's not snug, it's not too big, it just fits perfectly. I didn't have to adjust anything. I would also compare this cap to Raquel Welch, of course. So, talking about the cap and Raquel Welch caps, let's have a look at it from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see that beautiful lace front that is not extended. And here is the typical seam between the lace front and the monofilament top, which is pretty big, so you really have enough parting space. Then she has felt covered ear tabs with metal stays inside. The rest of the cap is open wefted, and as you can see here, this looks just like the memory cap by Raquel Welch. I don't remember if it's the 1 or the 3, but one of them looks just like that. Then she has an extended nape and adjustable straps with Velcro. So all in all, this is a very well made, high quality cap. Now the fibers are heat defined and they are extremely smooth and feel absolutely amazing, the same as Raquel Welch fibers, at least in the beginning. I mean, we all know this will go away pretty fast. But the good thing is you can use your heat tools to change or alter the style, add waves or curls if you like, or straighten it again. And of course also treat the ends once they get frizzy and don't feel that great anymore. And the good thing, or the great thing actually, is that these ends are absolutely stick straight, so you can't really destroy anything with your heat tools. You know, it's so easy. You just flat iron it using your flat iron or a flattening comb or brush or an electric comb or whatever you want to use. And it's more difficult if you have a wavy or curly style that gets straight when you add heat, and you will have to recreate the wave or curl pattern. But with this one here, it's super easy and it will look absolutely the same after you give it a heat treatment. And I can't tell how the fibers wear, but you know, with the other one, once I've had that and I will review it, I of course will let you know then. Now, is there any permatease? Actually, hardly any. I can't feel any at the nape, none in the back, none on top actually, and just a tiny amount on the sides. But you know, it's so little. Hardly any permatease at all, just the bare minimum. And it's also really low density. I think you can tell it's super flat. It's not poofy anywhere. It doesn't have volume. It just looks like your own natural hair, and I really like it. Okay, now last but not least, let's have a look at that gorgeous color outside in natural daylight. Isn't that color just to die for? I mean, it's shaded biscuit at its best, in my opinion. I think it has all the same ingredients as shaded biscuit. It is called RL1923RT. And it's a blend of a 19, which is a light sandy blonde, which is the base color, and the 23, which is a light ash blonde. That is one of the highlight colors and one that is, you know, all over the blend. And then, of course, there's the one color they never give us, which is probably the 101, which is the coolest, lightest platinum blonde. And you can see this everywhere. It's really heavily highlighted with that color. And that's what I absolutely love. I love that combination of those sandy tones, caramelly tones, and that creamy color. It's a neutral blonde and those highlights. I mean, I'm just missing them on the hairline, but you know, apart from that, I absolutely love this color. All right, that was my review of Nature Run Mono Lace. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of my future videos. And as you all know, there's a new one coming each Friday. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Besides, but you know, it's so little, you really, it wants to part on the other side, of course. This is so, I'm not used to having a right part and seeing myself in the camera. I don't even know what side I have to go to. Oh God. Where it doesn't have volume, it just looks like a super natural hair, like your net. It just looks like your own natural hair, and I really like it. Now, if you like this style, you probably also like Spotlight by Raquel Welch, or maybe you also like this one here, or you just watch them both.